Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Saul here, BD Kane 721. Happy Thursday morning. Hope everybody's week is going well. Almost done with the first week of January already. But I have a fun video today because I've been waiting for the very last PSA submission to come in, and it finally did. It is a package here from JT over at Triple Crown 24. It was the very last group submission that I had participated in back in October of 2022. So a little bit over a year, maybe 14, 15 months ago, I submitted these 3 cards and finally got them back. And I want to say thank you to JT if he's watching. I know he's been through a lot of pain and stress over this particular submission, but we finally got it back, and I can't thank you enough for all the effort that you put into it. So thank you for that. First, I wanted to show another Christmas card that I got in the mail that I didn't know I had. It was here at the office. It was in the office mailbox, and I didn't get it until yesterday. I didn't check that mailbox till yesterday. So this is a Christmas card from Jason over at Poor Man's Stack. And this is a channel that I've watched a lot over the last couple of years, gotten to know his channel and his collection quite a bit. And I appreciate all that support, Jason, that you've given me over the years. So he sent me a couple of cards with a nice holiday wish of wishing you wonder and happiness at Christmas and always. Merry Christmas, happy birthday. Thank you, Jason, for remembering that. Poor Man's Stack. Definitely a channel that you'd want to go check out if you haven't already. He has a very interesting collection. I won't get into too much of what he collects because he does dive into areas that I'm not very familiar with, but he does have a very interesting sports card collection. And I would highly recommend checking him out. So I'll leave his link below. He sent me a Michael Baez, looks like rookie card auto from 2020 Topps Chrome. Michael Baez, I think, I'm not sure where he's pitching right now. I'd have to look him up. I think he went to maybe the Rays after the Padres. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. I'll have to look up his record. But this is a really cool card because it's numbered out of 250, and it is a rookie auto. So that's very sweet. And then he also sent me a Ivan Morel 1974 Topps card of Ivan Morel, which I think Jason is helping me out on my team sets for the San Diego Padres, and he probably has been watching some of my videos about that and saw that I was heading into the 70s, and I'm sure this is one I don't have at the moment. So thank you for that. I'll be doing some future videos on that effort that I'm going through. So again, thank you, Jason. Happy holidays to you and your family, and looking forward to a great 2024 watching your channel and supporting your efforts. All right, on to the package from JT. Again, this is a submittal that I made almost, well, a year and a half ago, maybe it was like September of 2022 when I sent the cards to him. I know the submission went in October of that year, and they were 3 football cards, which is a little surprising to most of you that follow my channel because I'm not really much of a football collector. But I had these 3 cards in my possession. A couple of them I got at shows. One I had pulled from a hobby box over 10 years ago and thought it was a good time to submit it. So I'm going to explain a little bit more about that here in a second. Let me get the cards out of here and try not to spoil the grades. All right, that looks like the back. Okay, good. All right. So again, I'm not much of a football collector, but every once in a while I'll pick one up at a show for certain reasons. And I picked up a couple of cards at a show a couple of years ago for my little side PC of collecting football players that attended Penn State, which is where I went to school many, many years ago. And there's some decent players in the NFL right now that have come from that program, like Saquon Barkley, and as you can see here, Micah Parsons, and some others. So every once in a while, if I see a card that I like of that player, I'll pick it up, put it in the collection. And I had the crazy idea of sending a few of them in, or a couple of them in, for grading. So I've got 2 Micah Parsons cards here. A couple of rookie cards. I think that's what they are, because if I remember correctly, you can see this is a rated rookie from 2021 Donruss football. And, like JT does every time, he really helps me out by putting the little tape over the grade, because he knows I like to surprise myself. So this is a 2021 Micah Parsons Press Proof Premium. I forget whether this has if this is the gold version or bronze version or what have you on it, but I thought this was a great looking card at the show that I picked it up at. Doesn't have a lot of bio data on the back here, or else I would show you what years he attended Penn State. 2021 Micah Parsons Press Proof Premium, Mint 9. That's what I was expecting. You know, I picked these cards up at the show, and obviously I'm not expecting Gem 10s when I pick them up raw at shows, but to get 9s, that's fantastic. Love it. A lot of people are comparing him to some of the greats of the past, like Lawrence Taylor and others. I don't know necessarily he falls into that category yet. That's a pretty lofty category to be a part of, to be honest. I watched a lot of Lawrence Taylor growing up in New Jersey, and I can tell you that would be almost impossible to meet, I guess, as far as his abilities. So here we've got 2021 Micah Parsons Disco Prism, which is just an awesome looking card. Love this card. Just saw it at a show, thought it looked great. I think I bought it for like $10 or something. I don't really remember. So 2019 Penn State had 109 tackles, 5 sacks, 4 forced fumbles. So he was a pretty good force in his last year at school. And rookie card, Disco Prism Parallel. Let's see what I got. Oh, got a Gem 10. Awesome. Was not expecting that. That is fantastic. Love that card. Even better now that it's a Gem 10, of course. So, loving that. That's fantastic. And he wears the iconic number 11 jersey, which goes back all the way to LeVar Arrington in the late 90s at Penn State. So, all right, on to the last card here. Now, this is a 2013 Topps Chrome rookie auto of Geno Smith, numbered out of 75. This is the pink version. And some of you out there might wonder, what the heck do you have this card, and why are you grading it? Well, you can probably imagine that because Geno Smith's career is a little bit resurrected now in Seattle, that is the main reason why I sent this in. Now, back in 2022, he was having a pretty good season, and which is, I think, the main reason why I sent this in. I pulled this card back in 2013 when I opened a hobby box, back in the day when Topps Chrome football was actually still being produced. And I even bought some hobby boxes of football back in the day. I remember opening Strata and Topps Chrome and some other ones back in those years. Not that many of them, but had this card all this time. Didn't really know what to do with it. Back in the day, this was a pretty highly sought after card. So I'm excited to see what the grade is here. It looks fantastic. It's looked fantastic ever since I pulled it. If you want to harp on anything, it might be the centering might be just a tad bit off left or right, but everything else looked great under the loop. So hopefully, I'm really hoping this was the one of all 3 of these cards. I was thinking this was the one that had a chance at a 10, but I'll definitely take that Micah Parsons. All right, so here we go. Let's see. Oh, got the 9. All right, not too bad. Not too bad. I'll take that for sure. I was hoping to get this into the 10 just so that I could get into somebody's hands who really would appreciate it more than me. I'll still try to do that. I don't know that there'll be a lot of interest in it at a 9, but we can certainly try. But there you go, guys. 3 football cards into the collection. Not necessarily the thing that I do, generally speaking, but I do think that they look fantastic in the slabs, and we'll be looking forward to grading some more here in 2024. All right, guys, have a good rest of your week. I will be back probably next week with some more videos, more catch-up stuff, and I'll talk to you then. See you.